Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, Akim, who out there constantly pushing out this word in sincerity and in truth. And Lord will, this is edifying to the elect. Wanted to go in on today on faith, man. Just basically our faith, you know, and that's what we base everything off of, and it's true. It's faith. And how basically faith without works is dead though. So I'm gonna start off right here with Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So this is just giving us what faith is, and faith is our substance, and that substance, when you go in the blue letter, I'll pull it up. When you go into that word substance, because that's what faith is. So it's our substance. It just gives you it's our as you see right here, substructure, a foundation, you know. So it just that's what our foundation is. That's what our foundation is based off of, and this truth is faith. And we know that. Let me just read it again. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So our faith is our substance of the evidence of things that we can't see, and that evidence is our proof, and that going back to our faith. So people say, well, you can't see it, so you can't see, you know, but we're not going off of that. We're going off of faith. That's our substance. That's what our foundation. That's how we are able to grasp hold of this. But ultimately, it's the Heavenly Father. He's the one that has to give you that faith, man. Faith is a gift, you know. So you gotta be given this faith. Faith is not just something that you get by osmosis. You know, faith is a gift. Let me see if I can find that one. Because ultimately, that's what it's based off of, man. It's not of us. We can't even brag or anything. I don't know how it's actually paraphrased, but you know. Ephesians 2:8. Let's see. Give me a second. I'm kind of it came up in my spirit when I was going. I already had some other scriptures, but that one popped up. So let me try to find it. So, you know, it's all about edification, edifying the body. Ephesians 2. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. It's Ephesians 2:8. It said, "For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is the gift of the Most High." So we see, man, that this faith is a gift that's been given to us, you know. So we can't take that lightly, man. We can't take that we have this gift where we could believe things that we can't even see. You know, we having faith that we're going to get those spiritual powers, that we're going to be saved by the chariots, but what people call UFOs. You know, that's all faith, man. This is all based off of faith. Next one I'm going to pull up is 2 Corinthians. Because this faith, man, this is something that we always gotta go back on and, you know, stay fresh on, because that's the ultimate number one thing that we standing upon. We gotta make sure that, you know, that we continually to feed that, you know, because like the scripture said, I'm gonna pull it out. Lord will, where faith come by hearing. So you got to just constantly go over this. This is 2 Corinthians 5:7. It says, for we walk by faith, not by sight. So we literally, everything that we doing is by faith. You know, this walk of ours, this life that we living, we walking by faith, you know, and not by what we, by just our senses. That's why it's it's good to fast, you know, because it open up your spirit, and your spirit will be more in tune, and your flesh will be more pushed down, you know, giving your spirit more reign. The next one is Romans 10. Romans 10 and 17. So then faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High. So we know that's why we hear stuff. It's repetition, you know, it's just over and over and over. We hear things, but that's how our faith, you know, grows. You know, it said that scripture where it say had a faith of a size of a mustard seed. So if we having that faith, man, but we got it. The way that we get it is by hearing. Let me read it again. Romans 10 and 17. So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High. You know, so we got to just constantly, you know, man, it's sometimes where you're not able to hear hear the brothers across the world, you know, teaching, you know, hearing the apostles and elders teach, you know, and when you don't have that, man, it's just like I could feel the hunger, you know, that, you know, what they say, you thirst after, you know, it's that living water where you be hungry, man, you be wanting to hear it. But that's our spirit saying, you know, feed us, man. You gotta constantly feed your spirit, man. We always feeding this flesh. You gotta have a balance and make sure that you feeding your spirit, man, by, you know, taking time reading. Could be reading, you know, watching videos, but it's not something that we do once, you know, once in a while. We do this on a daily basis. This is our lifestyle. This is that's the last one. I'm gonna close it out. Let's see. This is James. James chapter 2 and start at verse 14. It's a little parable. It's a nice parable. This is James 2 and 14. What doth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he have faith and have not works? So we see, man, that we know that, and that's a question mark he asking you, you know, so you got to have works. Works is, you know, putting up videos, going out to the highways and byways, you know, being brotherly. All this is our sign of faith, us reading our scriptures, you know, praying. It says, what doth it profit, my brother, though a man say he have faith and have not works? Can faith save him? If a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food, and one of you say unto them, depart in peace, be ye warmed and filled, notwithstanding he give them not those things which are needful to the body, what doth it profit? You could say all them things, you could, you know, be blessed, go on your way, you know, but if a person is actually hungry and thirsting and needing, and you're not giving them nothing, you're not showing no works, you just talking, you know, that's a waste. It's nothing. Verse 17, even so faith, if it hath not works, is dead, being alone. So with our faith, we have to have some action that's going along with it. Verse 18, yea, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. So our actions, man, you know that saying that said, actions speak louder than words. That's our faith. When we going out, when we putting up videos, you know, when we reading, when we praying, when we're fasting, that's your faith in action. Because like how the apostle put up where, you know, you fasting and nobody need to know about it. That's between you and the Heavenly Father. But that's a strong sign of your faith. Because nobody even knowing that you fasting but you and the Heavenly Father. And he sees that. He knows. Verse 19. Thou believest that there is one power, thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble. But wilt thou know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead? I'm going to keep going. Was not Abraham our father justified by works when he had offered Isaac his son upon the altar? Remember that parable about Isaac going to sacrifice his son? That was his action. That was his, you know, that was him showing something. That was a act of his faith. Verse 22. Seest thou have faith wrought with his works, and by works his faith made perfect. And the scriptures were fulfilled, which saith, Abraham believed the Yahweh, and it was imputed unto him for righteousness, and he was called the friend of the Most High. Ye see then how that by works a man is justified, and not by faith only. So it's not just, again, it's just going back over and over. It's not just by saying, I got faith, I got faith. It's by what you're doing that's showing your faith. Likewise, verse 25, likewise also was not Rahab the harlot justified by works when she had received the messengers and had sent them out another way? For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. So we know, man, our faith is our foundation. We know that faith without any type of work, without some type of action, means absolutely nothing. So you got to have some action. You got to have some type of work that goes along with your faith, that you saying that you got faith. So Lord will, this was edifying to the elect. And with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to Joachim, who out there constantly pushing out this word in sincerity and truth. And Lord will, this was edifying to the elect. Shalom.